New breeze, universal, ENT. New breeze, and divinely artist. What up?
Shalom, man.
Matthew 16:4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed. Yeah. I ain't a mason, but a traveling man. Yeah, we made a statement without having a chance. Boy, I do this for the culture like I'm Dapper Dan. I'm coming down real cold like an avalanche. Big fists in the air, got that Hebrew sense. Got intent like a certain young and move with a purpose. Blessed beyond belief, niggas still talking curses. All these trolls got me laughing cause I'm breeding expansion. The streets pay with gold, bless us with many mansions. Linen and fine fabrics, women that's thick and classy. They know that I spit acid, my enemies flabbergasted. They jealous of the growth, sip Remy and take a toast. They really don't want to smoke, a soldier like Gideon. Can't see what we really on, I'm strolling the city armed. There's killers in many forms, been through hell like I'm spawned. Time to ring the alarm, cause we building this art. All aboard, the time is now, we've been waiting for our whole lives. But our enemies searching for a sign. I keep it moving, I have no time. I'm on a mission trying to get what is mine. Ever since Quavo set up Takeoff, they got Takeoff. The city been in clouds like a naval. When Ye went missing, I was going AWOL. Still online, speak with passion like I'm Adolf. Hell Hitler. Most these rappers sell their soul for the payoff. Shots fired, you get fired on your day off. Don't get your wires crossed, this is straight talk. Audio dope, straight drop to your brain lock. This the future, so I gotta keep a shooter with me. These broads will make you stone cold, they got Medusa spirit. I've been moving dolo, ducking curses from the gypsies. I've been in my own zone, cause history repeats for me. I've been chasing everything they owe lately. I'm like King Mansa Musa dripped in gold, baby. They've been whitewashing us, trying to cold case. Persecution left and right, turn to cold cases.
The time is now, it's apparent, I'm coherent in this world. Yeah, I'm fearing, grab the wheel, yeah, I'm steering. He who has a ear, I hope you hear it. The wicked disappearing, I'm so cavalier and be balling in different tiers. It's levels, I'm shining like a bezel. In the spirit, they wrestle, clothing fake, design and fashion grace. Isaiah 40 and 31, you know we already won. Let the most high will be done, nothing new under the sun. 5 of us, 100 run, when they hear the beat we drum. Isn't that a conundrum? Adding up, you get the sum, the vision we multiply. Keep my head up to the sky, persecuted, then I fly. You know, divinely, painting pictures, artistry. Had to master my piece before I create a masterpiece. 10K hours mastery, studying the mystery. Trusting the most high, restore my whole faith is all I need now. I can see
now. We've been waiting for our whole lives, but our enemy is searching for a sign. I keep it moving, I have no time. I'm on a mission trying to get what is mine.
But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar with wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40 and 31. All praise, all honor, all glory to the Most High. Yeah. Thank you so much for the light. Time is now.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What is popping? All praises to the Almighty. Welcome to another broadcast. Yes. Let's see. X Vision in the building. Helena Seeley. Hello. Carnivore. Holy Johan. Joey, what's going on? What is going on? Gina's in the building. Aaron, real life with Nay. Yes. I'm glad y'all catching another stream. We got a quite interesting topic. I want to give a message to the brothers out there, man. Brothers of substance, brothers of means. You got to be careful out here. I'm telling you, because some of these women out here, they scandalous. She's so scandalous. She's so scandalous. I mean, you got to be on your P's and Q's. You hear me? But before I go into the topic, though, I want to ask y'all a serious question. Everybody watching, I'm doing a tally here. How many of you all think that New Breed, Universal ENT, the channel looks, let's say, evil? That's what I want to ask y'all. Does my channel look evil to y'all? That's the question. I'll give y'all a few moments to marinate on that. Does it look evil? I see Andrea, she's coming off her power walk. Mike Peasy says, not to me. Jay Fly says no. Loner P says, yeah. Cheryl says, nah. It's Simply V says, yeah, it looks evil. Well, I'm glad y'all answering that question. Gina says a little bit. Somebody said it's stoic. This is what I want to do, because I realize that religious programming is it's something else. I see someone says it's a bit dark. All right, I hear all of that, right? What's interesting, how the world was able to sway the masses to the point where we don't even understand color codes, and we don't understand that everything is given unto the Most High. Do you know the colors red and black mean a whole lot? Right. Jose said it's just a color. Right. But everything has a meaning, though. Everything has a meaning. But we as people, we tend to allow the media to program to us what's in our optics, what good and what evil is and what it looks like. I mean, in every movie, you see the devil with a red horn. You see these red and black variations in colors, not even realizing that all colors have meanings, and all these colors are designed by the Almighty. So I want to educate a little bit, right, on the color red. The color red, right? Hold on real quick. The color red actually symbolizes action, strength, energy, passion, attention. It motivates, stimulates. It can also mean caution. It can mean courage, desire, and confidence. Now, on the negative side, some would say it can mean anger, danger, revenge, or aggression. But how is it that there's more positive meanings of the word than negative? But see, the way the world is configured and the way that people's mind work, they see this color and they think about evil. They think about darkness, right? The color black, for instance. Black symbolizes protection, power, elegance, sophistication, mysteries, secures, intimidates, formality, strength, prestige, authority. But all people see is depression, sadness, pessimism. Not even realize that the black color means dominance. That's what it means, dominance. That's where the Most High formed the world out of the pitch black, out of darkness. But, if you sensitive and you think my channel is too much for you, it's too much passion, it's too much valor, it's too much courage, It's too much authority. It's too much dominance over here. And you have been conditioned by the religious world to think everything is evil when it's just colors. Then maybe I'm just not the right person for you. Because I happen to love black and red. Matter of fact, it's my favorite colors to wear. It's my favorite colors in general. Black and red. So I'm just saying that to say, if you sensitive, if you have issues with how the channel look, then maybe you should just skedaddle. Maybe I may be a bit too much for you as a person, right? Anyway, that's my take on that. That's just what I want to say about that, because there's a lot of people who think that because everything is all white and perky and colorful, then people thinking that somehow that symbolizes some type of righteousness. Although you had Young Thug and YSL sacrificing goats. And they were what? What were they wearing? They were wearing all white. They were wearing all white, wasn't they? So I think that the programming needs to break off a lot of people. Yep, somebody said, my son loves red and he's far from evil. Yeah, it's just a color. People like what they like. I like the way my channel looks. I like the black and the red. But that's just my opinion, But anyway, I wanted to talk about something that I see Broken Matrix in the house. What's going on, family? Hey, Broken Matrix, where your other channel at, fam? I don't see your other channel, bro. I don't know if YouTube hiding it or you deleted it. But anyway, I see Yaris in the building too. X Vision, Heidi, Woman of God. See, I see y'all rolling in pretty quick. All praises. And do me a favor and pound that like button. Leland Gilbert, thank you for the $50 contribution. I appreciate the support. And to be quite frank with y'all, with these super chats over here, I really need the super chats. And I'm saying that because for some reason, all my videos are turning yellow. The last 4 live streams I did none of them are monetized, even on my other channel. So I don't know what's going on. They're not monetizing my channels. They're turning them yellow, which means they're putting them under review. It seems like they're waiting for all the views to go on the video and then they'll review it. So I'm having that as an issue. So hopefully, you all can show your contributions to help a brother out, because I hate streaming and nothing coming from it, for real. Because this is business at the end of the day. It's personal too. Don't get it twisted. It's business and personal. Because I actually love what I do and I love building with like-minded people. But anyway, I want to talk about this story that I seen on Red Pill Awareness. Shout out to Red Pill Awareness on Instagram. Man, this is needed for the fellas. Imari, thank you for the 20. I appreciate the support. Somebody said, why would somebody be afraid of colors? Because they sensitive. I don't know, but you would be surprised, Johanna, how many people inbox me through my email or Instagram like, Reed, I just want to talk to you about something. I just want to ask you about your channel, your new channel. I went over there and I noticed it looked a bit, a bit dark. I was a bit uncomfortable over there. You'd be surprised. I got like an inbox full of that, y'all. I'm like, damn, really? I'm like, y'all really like off the chain with it. Yo, Chris John, thank you for the 50 as well. I appreciate the support, fam. Thanks for supporting the work, as well as Limited Tag. Thank you, fam. I appreciate it. And see, the old me would be real rude with those people. Like, I would just be like, well, unfollow, unsubscribe. And then I didn't want to come off like that. I didn't want to come off like that because I understand the religious programming in a lot of people. They see colors and then be like, this represents evil and darkness. That's not true. It's just a color. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, this is a story I want to cover because I've been telling brothers to avoid getting married at all costs, especially brothers with means and brothers with substance. Um, you need to fall back from getting on state marriage license. There's a lot of conniving, scandalous, treacherous, backstabbing, venomous, vile, disgraceful, sneaky women out here, bruh. And y'all got to understand they are on survival mode right now. They are on survival mode. And the best thing to do as a man is have your ladies, man, that's loyal to you, that respect you, but don't let them too close into your business. And when I say your business, I mean your means of income, your financial status. Now, if you already have a woman that's been down with you and holding it down, that is great. I give you a pat on the back and thumbs up. But moving forward for this generation to come, man, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. Yup, vindictive by nature, man. This is what I wanted to share with y'all, man. Peep this, y'all.
I'm being evicted from my house now.
Immediately, but what we allow you to do is get an overnight bag. All right, so
Right.
we'll go inside so you can get some of your things.
I have to leave with you?
No, you can drive away.
No. What I'm asking you is, I have to leave right now.
Correct. Yep. So you can go inside, gather up some of your things. We allow you that courtesy. And do you have your car here?
I do.
And then on your own accord, you can leave here, okay?
So you're gonna leave and I can leave after you leave? I just have to leave.
We're gonna leave. No, we're gonna leave with you. We're gonna leave together.
Okay.
You definitely have to leave today, okay?
Got you.
So what we'll do now, go inside, get some of your things.
You need this back?
What's that?
This.
Nope, that's for you.
This is me.
Yep.
This is me. That's officer and that's officer. Can I see your eyes, please? Is that okay? All right. My wife filed a false abuse claim against me in order to initiate a divorce, in order to get an advantage over the property that we have. Out of nowhere, she just filed a false abuse claim against me and had me evicted from the house. Women in particular who do this to men are criminals. They are dangerous. They are criminals. My understanding now is that this is a strategy that many women will employ.
Man, oh man. You know what the scriptures tell us? In Proverbs 14:1, it says, every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. Ladies and gentlemen, particularly gentlemen, you got to avoid these women. And let me say this to the ladies as well, right? If you're offended by this content, you're one of them. If you're offended by what I'm saying in these videos, you're one of them. Because this is sad. And this is the tactic that a lot of these women are taking now at this current time, in this dispensation. They're taking the angle of false claiming, putting in these abuse claims to the police. And these men are getting escorted off of their property. And these women are secretly filing for divorces, man. And this is how it goes down in America, man. America allows the modern woman to do whatever she wants to do. And, I caught a lot of pushback when I told brothers they have a better chance of going to Dubai, Africa, overseas in general, and finding themselves a wife. It's just an utter fact. They have a better chance because one thing about it, if the modern woman is given opportunity to take advantage of the man, she's going to do it 10 times out of 10. This demonic system knows that because women are the weaker vessel, according to the Most High. So if you give the weaker vessel an opportunity, she's going to take it. Opportunity to do wrong, she's going to take it. And real women, don't try to squeeze yourself into this shoe, right? Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, brothers, you got to beware in this day and age, man. Psalms 140:2 says, which imagine mischief in their hearts. Continually are they gathered together for war. Now imagine you a man, you've been working, fingers to the bone. You've been grinding. And the one you laying next to, the woman you loving on, for all these years, she's plotting warfare on you, strategy on you. It ain't no death to us part. She's just trying to figure out how to get everything that you have so she no longer needs you. Man. And you wonder why men are speaking out. You wonder why men are warning these brothers, man. Yo, here's something interesting, right? There's an article that I wanted to pull up. Let me see if I can find it right now. I thought I had it pulled up, but let me get this article, right? And it's basically explaining why most women initiate divorce, right? And this article is in the Jamendez law firm. So this is, you got law firms talking about this, making articles on why this is happening. And we're going to go to that article. I'm going to share it on the screen. Yep, somebody said it, man. It's the greed of money. Yes, that's very true. That's one thing. And this society lets them get away with it. Could you imagine a woman doing that in Dubai? Could you imagine a woman false claiming abuse with no proof whatsoever? Police ain't coming down to do nothing. That only goes down in the States. And this is the growing trend right now. You won't even know anything is wrong. And that woman's sitting there just plotting. I mean, I'm telling you, man, in other countries, they not going to just listen to no woman. These women get locked up for yelling at a man. And that's how the law should be. You raise your voice up at a man as a woman, you go into jail in in Dubai. But in this country, a man get escorted off his own home, out of his own environment, what he worked for, escorted off his property by police. You ain't got nowhere to go, but you got to get the hell out of here. Man, I'm telling you. Let's see. All for Peace says, I don't take any offense to this commentary, but balanced commentary will serve the nation. So each of us learn to take responsibility for our actions and not keep making scapegoats for each other. That is a quite interesting comment, because anybody who follows my work and my platform, they know that I hold the modern man just as accountable as the modern woman. So to try to make it seem as if I'm, pitting the blame on one or the other. No, here's the issue. Women are the weaker vessel. The scriptures also tell us that there's no evil but the evil of a woman. Do you need the scripture on that? Matter of fact, in the chat, put it up in the chat. All evil is but little evil to a woman. That's Bible. That's scripture. And it's not about a scapegoat in this situation. It's about truth. And the truth is 70% of marriages are 70% of divorces are initiated by the woman, not the man. It's the woman. So what you have here is a lopsided statistic. What you have here is me addressing the elephant in the room. If it's 70% of women initiating these divorces, really 70% of my relationship video should be about the woman. But hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. Now, it says why women initiate divorces more often than men. This is actually a fact. Y'all see this? See it on your screen. This is from a law firm, a notable law firm. Matter of fact, there's actual databases that record these statistics. And these women are initiating divorces for various reasons. We're going to talk about that. Let's go. A study led by the American Sociological Association determined that nearly 70% of divorces are initiated by women. Let's blow that up so y'all can read along. Because I don't think people understand the difference between facts and I don't know, somebody trying to attack them or whatever y'all be thinking in y'all minds, right? Yep, Mikey J said it. Don't wipe them up. Problem solved. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly with that. I'm not a gambling man myself. I'm just not doing it. A study led by the American Sociological Association determined that nearly 70% of divorces are initiated by women. And the percentage of college-educated American women who initiate divorce is even higher. Wow, them college-educated ones, man, they ending it ASAP. Consider that the gender stereotype indicates that women are often the driving force behind marriage. This may seem surprising. Whoa, wait, what? So what? Huh?
Wait, what?
So women are the ones who pushing to get married, but they're also the ones who are initiating the divorces. They're the ones pushing to get married, but they're the ones getting the divorces. This is why you can't let the women decide what's best for us as a nation. This is why you can't allow them to figure out what we should do as people. This is why I very rarely give women a voice on my channel. It just is what it is. You don't know the direction we should go. Clearly, you don't know what the hell you want. See, when these women walk down the aisle and say wedding vows, they're only doing it for the moment. They're only doing it for the memory. They're only doing it for the get together. They're only doing it to feel a certain way, to put on a wedding dress, bring family together. They feel like it's their day. They want to take a trip. It's all a show. They want to go honeymooning. They want to enjoy that. They want to be able to brag to their friends and say that they got married. But that's not what they want. They don't want to take what comes with marriage. Are you kidding me? They're not there for that. In the moment where a lot of these women feel like they can get you financially and be able to go out and live their best life, then they're going to do it. Yep, somebody said it as well. Jakeem Judah said it. He said some women get married just because their friends did it. It's a competition to them. That's a fact. That's a straight fact. So I'm telling you, men of means, do not get married. Don't do it. It makes no sense unless you're going overseas and you find a woman who has not been westernized and do not have the same rights and liberties that they have in America. Don't do it. It makes absolutely no sense. All right. Get yourself some concubines. And if you are going to have wives in your life, don't sign no marriage license, no state marriage license. Don't do it. You can get married under the Most High's covenant, under his bond, but don't bring these people in your relationship, because you see what they did to this man. For those just joining, look what they did to this man. I want you to see. This is what happened when you sign on the dotted line. This is it right here.
I'm being evicted from my house now.
Immediately, but what we allow you to do is get an overnight bag. All right, so
Right.
we'll go inside. You can get some of your things.
I have to leave with you?
No, you can drive away.
No. What I'm asking you is, I have to leave right now.
Correct. Yep. So you can go inside, gather up some of your things. We allow you that courtesy. And do you have your car here?
I do.
And then on your own accord, you can leave here, okay?
So you're going to leave and I can leave after you leave? I just have to leave.
We're going to leave. No, we're going to leave with you. We're going to leave together.
Okay.
You definitely have to leave today, okay?
Got you.
So what we'll do now, Go inside. Get some of your things.
You need this back?
What's that?
This.
Nope, that's for you.
This is me.
Yep.
This is me. That's officer and that's officer. Can I see your eyes, please? Is that okay? All right. My wife filed a false abuse claim against me in order to initiate a divorce, in order to get an advantage over the property that we have. Out of nowhere, she just filed a false abuse claim against me and had me evicted from the house. Women in particular who do this to men are criminals. They are dangerous. They are criminals. My understanding now is that this is a strategy that many women will employ.
Yes, it's a strategy that many women are doing right now because they are ready to go back into the streets and they want to take everything from the man. This is how I'm telling you, brothers, don't do it. Don't sign no marriage contract. Don't give them the opportunity to do you dirty. Patrick Sargent, why did you say CIA in my chat? I'm confused at what made you say that. But, you know, this is messed up. This is just straight rotten to the core. Seriously. But, you know, this is how they plot. Let's see. What does it say here? Let's read up on this article. It says, so what are the reasons why women are initiating divorce more often than men? Does it have to do with gender differences or gender roles? Are married women just more likely to take action in comparison to married men when it comes to filing for divorce? Here at the Jimenez Law Firm, we wanted to know why women tend to take the initiative and choose divorce. Here's what we've discovered. Women are more likely to feel stifled by marriage. Now, I'm not going to read everything. I'm just going to elaborate on each thing in bold print. Fellas, they feel stifled. One thing about us men who are successful, men of means, men of substance, men who are doing something in life, men who are goal-oriented, we are very, what's the word for it? Man, it's a word that I'm looking for. I'm trying to grab this word. It's right there. We're very routine. We're very routine. We like to do the same thing. We like to stay in the confines of what works. See, most women feel stifled by that. In America, they feel stifled by that because their attention span is little to none. Real men have a routine. Real men like to focus on their goals. They're complacent in doing what they're doing to try to make a way. Orderly is the word. Isaac, that's it. Eureka. We're creatures of habit. We understand that repetition builds great character. And a lot of the modern women, they're capricious. They always want to be out and about. It's too many things that America is offering them. And they start feeling stifled. Just like the daughters of Zion, when they told you that they would have wanting eyes, mincing about with their feet, looking around, everything they see. Gimme, 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 gimme. I want this. Let's go here. Let's go there. Listen, there's some brothers who can sit in the house. You know why? Because some brothers make their money in the house. There's some brothers who go to the same places every day. The gym, work, home. Now, I'm not telling you brothers to keep doing that. You have to break the routine sometimes. You have to break what's the word? Y'all hear me stumbling on my words? The monotony is the word. There's times where you do have to break the monotony to get different results. Sometimes you got to do something out of the ordinary when the Most High wants to push you somewhere else. Sometimes environmental changes are needed, but it's only going towards doing the Father's will. A lot of the modern women don't understand that. They don't understand what moves us. They want to go shopping for everything. They want to just be everywhere. Always want to be on the damn scene. But that's one of the reasons that a lot of women feel stifled in a marriage. You believe it or not, fellas, let me put this out here. There's women out here who literally hate a man that's hardworking. They literally hate the fact that you are dedicated, you're providing for them, but you're a hard worker. They don't like that. They think that's boring. That's the time you living in. But they would do what this woman did, lie on her husband, get him put out the house and take all his resources, initiate a divorce so she can make sure she covers her own behind off the money that he worked for, off his hard work. She will benefit off of your hard work, but leave you high and dry. That's the modern woman. This is why I tell brothers, don't get married. Don't do it. Have your women, have your wives, just don't do it as a state marriage license. Have your concubines. A lot of you brothers will be at peace if you just have a couple women you deal with and they understand their position and you have that companionship with them whenever y'all need be. But other than that, it is what it is. Yep, a sister said it. She's going to go live a miserable life. That is real talk. What this sister just said is real talk. She doesn't see that right now because they always think the grass is greener on the other side. But the sister's right. They get out there and find out, wow, I'm past my prime. Man, I got somewhere to stay. I got somewhere to live, but I don't have companionship no more. And once they find out what the dating pool is like, oh my gosh. Woo, we talk about a rude awakening. Some of these ladies are waking up to when they find out how men have morphed over the years. And I'm talking about a lot of these men are wicked out here. Let's not get it twisted. Some guys out here who just using and abusing a lot of women. And once these women find out, then they want to try to come back to the husband. Nah, don't take them back. Once they find out, yep, how bad it is out here, brothers, don't take them back. Because you tried. Some of you brothers know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all brothers was with a woman you tried for years. You tried to show her that you was a righteous man. You worked hard. You provided for that woman. You gave a roof over her head. She had everything she needed. She didn't want for nothing. You was handling your business in the bedroom and all that. None of that stuff mattered because she was never satisfied. And now some of you brothers then walked away and y'all done rose up. Y'all done rose up. Y'all done handled y'all business. And look, them same women come crawling back. Don't let them back in your lives, man. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. But anyway, let's go to the next on here. Why women initiate divorces. They feel stifled in marriage. The next one, women tend to feel more emotional responsibility. Women tend to feel more emotional responsibility. What women don't understand is men are not emotional. Only the simp, two-third Pookie and Ray Ray man is emotional. This is why women gravitate towards them. Because those men, they look like men, but essentially they're women inside. And these women be leaving righteous men who are logical, thinking men for emotional men. An emotional man gonna argue with you. A righteous, logical man of Yah is not gonna argue with you. An emotional man is going to lie to you and feed into your emotional codependencies. An emotional man is all over the place. Y'all ladies tend to think that's exciting. Not even understanding that you had a righteous man in your corner who is logical, who is stern, who is stoic. Man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, it's real. Let me read a little bit of this one. I just want to see what direction they was going to go with it. It says, it's not unusual for couples to struggle with communication. This is partially due to the fact that men have, for the most part, been expected to take life as it comes and deal with it. Many husbands never learn how to process their emotions or communicate in a healthy way. That's nonsense. See, the issue is in this United States culture, this Babylonian culture, you're taught to have emotions as a man, and how do you feel? It don't matter to a man how you feel. Brothers, let me tell you this right now. It don't matter how we feel. It doesn't matter. We're men. It matters what is. That's what women need to understand. They need to adapt to how we are. We're not going to be emotional with you. We're not going to be emotional with you. It matters what it is, not how anybody feel. Lady, it don't matter how you feel, and it don't matter how I feel. It matters what's true. It matters what makes sense. That's why brothers don't like being in relationships with a woman doing all this talking. Baby, can I talk to you? We need to talk. Why every 5 minutes we need to talk? Do you got food in your stomach, woman? Do you got clothes on your back? Are the children being provided for? Is anybody up here hurting you? Are the lights on? Yeah. If it's yes to all those answers, what the hell we need to talk about? Not a damn thing. You know what you need to do? You know what you need to do?
You need to leave.
100. Because you can't satisfy Eve. Now, when she drunk the wine of Babylon, you sure can't. You can't do it. And if you keep trying to satisfy her, she gonna get quiet on you. And this is what, hey, she's gonna get quiet on you. And I'm gonna tell you, this is exactly what she's gonna do. She's gonna pull one of these moves.
I'm being evicted from my house now.
Immediately, but what we allow you to do is get an overnight bag. All right, so
Right.
we'll go inside. You can get some of your things.
I have to leave with you?
No, you can drive away.
No. What I'm asking you is, I have to leave right now.
Correct. Yep. So you can go inside, gather up some of your things. We allow you that courtesy. And do you have your car here?
I do.
And then on your own accord, you can leave here, okay?
So you're going to leave and I can leave after you leave? I just have to leave.
We're gonna leave. No, we're gonna leave with you. We're gonna leave together.
Okay.
You definitely have to leave today, okay?
Got you.
So what we'll do now, go inside, get some of your things.
You need this back?
What's that?
This.
Nope, that's for you.
This is me.
Yep.
This is me. That's officer and that's officer. Can I see your eyes, please? Is that okay? All right. My wife filed a false abuse claim against me in order to initiate a divorce, in order to get an advantage over the property that we have. Out of nowhere, she just filed a false abuse claim against me and had me evicted from the house. Women in particular who do this to men are criminals. They are dangerous. They are criminals. My understanding now is that this is a strategy that many women will employ.
She gonna end up moving another dude up in there, in his property. The question is, when she moves another man up in there, after this man had to gather his belongings and leave and start over, who is going to hold her accountable for false claiming, for lying? You know how serious it is to say a man is abusing you? Do you know that what that does to his reputation? I'm telling you, man, it's sick out here. And why did she do that? Because she couldn't get her emotions under control. You never know why she did it. Let's go into the next. Women are less tolerant of unacceptable behavior. Women are less tolerant of unacceptable behavior. I don't know how they tally that up, but let's read up on it. Less tolerant of unacceptable behavior. I'm gonna have to disagree with that because I don't see nobody talking about. I don't see too many women making videos about some of these thotties and these women rappers doing the most filthy, sick, treacherous, scandalous things all in the media. I more so see men talking about it, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Let's see. Let's read what it says though. Historically, a woman didn't work as much as she does today. Whose fault is that? Wives were more reliant on their husbands for financial security. Often they tolerated domestic abuse. See, these are just drawing conclusions. Emotional abuse, another abuse or neglect because they felt as though they had no other choice. And that was their duty. While this may still be true in some cases, for the most part, women are no longer willing to put up with bad behavior as they had done in previous generations. Now, how many of you all in this room, we're just going to do a little tally. How many of you all have parents or grandparents who have been married for more than 10 years? This is what I want to know by show of ones. By show of ones, I'll give y'all a moment. How many of y'all's grandparents were married for a long time? Oh man. Oh man, look. Wow, there's more people than I expected. That actually proves my point. My point exactly. Yeah, do y'all get the point that I just made? Some of y'all got it. Some of y'all paying attention. When they were not given the same perks, civil liberties of the women of this generation, they stayed married. Why do you think that is? Because these women back then were not given the power to initiate divorces. They were not given the power to lie on these men. They knew there were consequences and repercussions for doing certain things. There was less moral decay. But that is very rare in this day and age. Very rare. You know, when I'm out in the park and I see two older couples together and they're pushing 80s and 90s. Yo, a part of me looks at that and I smile. And then a tear wants to come down like one single tear wants to drop. Like seriously, I smile and then shortly after a single tear almost comes out. You know why? Because it's beautiful to see, number one. And number two, I know that looking at this generation, we'll be hard pressed to ever see that again. Seriously. Through sickness and health. The man who just got put out of his house, he was older, man. You got these women in their 40s and 50s even flipping a switch. I'm telling you, man. Not saying it's not going to happen because the direction the world is going is people in the truth. People are the most high. They're going to gravitate towards each other. They're going to gravitate towards each other. But guess what, ladies? Guess what? Your man going to have more than one woman. You're going to have to learn to deal with that. Yeah. Ouchie. Ouchie. Shoryuken! Yep. I know the ladies like,
Wait, what?
yeah. That part. They're going to have more than one. Levi, thank you for the 20. I appreciate the support. Says, Breed, a lot of these women have the Cinderella stepmother spirit. Facts. Yep, Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall cleave to one man, saying, let us eat our own bread, wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy man and take away our reproach. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's just how it's going to go. Yeah, they're going to have more than one, ladies. So you're going to have to humble yourself, or you're going to be by yourself in that haunted house of yours. You'll be in that haunted house. It's going to be cold. And the only thing to keep you warm is a rose toy.
Emotional damage.
Yep. That's what it's going to. That's right. And when I say cook you warm, I mean it's going to scramble your eggs.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Because in case you didn't know, those rose toys cause all kind of issues. Do your research. I need to stop doing that. Go get yourself a man. Stop playing around. But let's continue. Let's read on. Divorce planning. What is this a reason? Divorce. So they've been planning the whole time. And this is true. Divorce planning. From the moment y'all got married, she was planning her escape. That's what that means. From the moment y'all got married, she was thinking, in case things don't go right, she's already thinking about how to get out of it. That's what this society has programmed a modern woman to do. Seriously. I don't know what they mean by this. I'm going to read up on this one just a little bit. Divorce statistics and divorce rates show that sometimes marriage doesn't work out to be the fairy tale we had hoped for. We're all on a journey of personal growth, and sometimes that growth can lead us down different paths. Okay, so they're basically divorce lawyers. So now they trying to get y'all. See, some of y'all don't call this number. Well, this is free publicity for Jamirez. Yeah, but there you go. It's the actual factual. But it is true though as well that people, they do have preconceived thoughts about how they're going to get out. They're thinking about what they're going to get out of the deal in case things go wrong. This is just a fact. Somebody said, man, I'm mad I missed the notification. Just checking in, bro. Hit that like button. Yeah, that's right. Hit the like button. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Somebody said already pessimistic. Yep, that's how it be. And for those just joining, this is what I'm reacting to. This is what the video is based on right here. Peep this. It's scandalous out here, y'all.
I'm being evicted from my house now.
Immediately, but what we allow you to do is get an overnight bag. All right, so we'll go inside so you can get some of your things.
I have to leave with you?
No, you can drive away.
No. What I'm asking you is, I have to leave right now.
Correct. Yep. So you can go inside, gather up some of your things. We allow you that courtesy. And do you have your car here?
I do.
And then on your own accord, you can leave here, okay?
So you're going to leave and I can leave after you leave? I just have to leave.
We're going to leave. No, we're going to leave with you. We're going to leave together.
Okay.
You definitely have to leave today, okay?
Got you.
So what we'll do now, go inside, get some of your things.
You need this back?
What's that?
This.
Nope, that's for you.
This is me.
Yep.
This is me. That's officer and that's officer. Can I see your eyes, please? Is that okay? All right. My wife filed a false abuse claim against me in order to initiate a divorce, in order to get an advantage over the property that we have. Out of nowhere, she just filed a false abuse claim against me and had me evicted from the house. Women in particular who do this to men are criminals. They are dangerous. They are criminals. My understanding now is that this is a strategy that many women will employ.
So fellas, at all costs, if you're doing something in your life, if you're making that money, man, you out here getting to it. Don't sign on the dotted lines, man. Don't allow these women to take all that you hardworking brothers work for. A lot of us men have been through everything, man. Especially us melanated men. Some of us are coming from fatherless households. Some of us are coming from real tumultuous situations. Some of us have endured, man. There's brothers who made mistakes in life, been in out of the prison system. There's brothers who got their own trucking companies that seen things, man. There's people who really went through it. And you can lose all that you work for just trusting in these women these days. And what I'm telling you is just pure wisdom. It's unadulterated, unfiltered, clean cut truth, man. And you brothers gotta understand, man, because once they take from you, man, it's horrible. Proverbs 27:15, it says a continual dropping in a rainy day and a contentious woman are alike. Man, you will never see the sunshine again with some of these broads, man. The rain will just keep on coming, bro. You'll have mishap after mishap, all because you trusted these broads, man. It's crazy how they the ones that want to get married according to the government, but they also the ones divorcing. You got to understand, as a man, this is one thing you got to know about women off the break. Fellas, they don't know what they want, bro. Only thing you can do is the best you can as a man to provide for you and yours. Stay focused on a mission, stay focused on a goal. But a lot of these women don't know what the hell they want. Yeah, it'll turn into a thunderstorm on your life, man. Romans 7:15. For that which I do. No, that's the wrong scripture. I meant to go to Mark 10:12. And if a woman shall put away her husband and be married to another, she committeth adultery. Mark 10:12. That's right. Any woman that put away her husband the way that woman did, she is an adulterer, an adulteress. Any man that she lay up with, he's defiled just by laying with this woman. Because a woman's supposed to be with one man for her natural born life. Now, we know that grace exists when somebody is unequally yoked. But a lot of these bras, they just want out because they want out. And the praying mantis can't wait to destroy the next man that come her direction. I mean, it's pure evil, man. Yep, somebody said, Rissa says, hope the brother knows the Most High sure gonna need him. Right. Refined Mayweather says, questions are important. Yeah, you got to ask these women the right questions. What happened to the rest of the men that were in your life? If these women are pushing 35, 40, even 30, doesn't matter. They had previous relationships and you need to ask about them and listen with your heart, brothers. Listen intently. Listen intently when you listen to a woman. When a woman speaks, you got to listen very carefully. Because some of you brothers, all it takes is one date. And if you were listening the right way, you would have no interest at all in reconnecting with that woman, talking to her no more if you were really listening. But some of y'all be enthralled in a woman's beauty. That's why it says in the scriptures, lust not after a woman's beauty. Don't be deceived. If you listen with your heart, fellas, and not think with your, you know what, then you can avoid a whole lot. You can avoid a whole lot of issues, man. This is real talk. So hopefully this message gets you brothers out of a lot of situations, man. That's right, Jakeem. Beauty is vain. So brothers, we got to really look into a woman's spirit. We really do. Or we end up in a world of trouble. Everything we work for, let me tell you something, a man's substance, A man's work, what he put his hands to. That's where our heart is as men. That's where our heart is. That's why I like when brothers be getting their YouTube channel shut down, or brothers just be losing jobs or losing companies. Y'all don't know how bad that hurts a man. You don't know how bad that hurts, bro. That hurts. Because whatever a man is working on, just to lose it, he put his all in his blood, sweat, and tears in something, working. And it gets stripped from him. I'm going to tell you, man, that's just like if you're a man on a job and you grinding and you know you're supposed to get a raise because you've been going harder than everybody and they pass you up on a raise. Let me tell you something, that hurts a man more than it hurts a woman. It hurts a man more than it hurts a woman. You know why? Because it's in our nature to work for goals. It's in our nature to push the goalposts and get there. So imagine how that brother felt. Of course, in the video, he looked like he was in shock. But imagine, he worked on building that home for them. He worked on that relationship. I'm telling you, man. But it is what it is, man. I love each and every one of y'all. All praises to the Most High. Y'all make sure y'all like the content, share it. Somebody said I look like LL Cool J in the picture. Yeah, you funny for that. Nah, real talk, man. We just got to keep on striving, brothers. But look, I love each and every one of y'all. All the righteous women that support my work. Shout out to y'all for blessing the platform, because we need our ladies around too. You don't get it twisted. There's some good ones out here who understand where we coming from as men. So, don't get it twisted. I'm not here to, sow discord whatsoever. But y'all have a blessed evening. With that being said, shalom and peace.